Hello guys, Black Pips here and welcome back again to my channel. It's been a while since I uploaded my last breakdown analysis video. So today I decided to come up with this breakdown analysis video, but today we are going to deal with only one pair. That pair will be the Usdjpy. So I'll take you through how I managed to take some of these entries by using the one of the most powerful entry type that we already learned about on this channel. So stay with me from the beginning to the end of this video, and if you're not yet subscribed my channel, please consider subscribe. So after saying that, please let's jump in the video. So let's start with this one that I took from this point here. It was from the November. I think I'm not sure if I explained about this one, and this was the entry type 2, but it was from the entry type 7, which is this is our entry type 7. So what you can see here is that we were having this area of liquidity from this to this level here. So after having this area of liquidity, which is here, I saw that one of the liquidities that I can use within this area of liquidity is these wick overlaps. So I saw that this was the wick overlap that was not tapped, but I didn't consider it. But again, I saw that I have another new wick overlap that, like you can see, we had another one which was here, and the price was already took them. So what I did is, because I have this wick overlap here, I consider it as our main target in that area of liquidity, and this is my area of focus. So I marked that area of focus like that, and the price came to react to it like not even 50%. Like if you measure this from this point to this point, it was not 50% consumed. The price just came and reacted to it like 10%. And after the reaction, what I did is, because I know this was the area of liquidity, and I found the wick overlap within, because what you have to understand, guys, is that when we say that this is the area of liquidity, we don't mean formation itself. We don't mean formation only. We mean one of the liquidity that are within the area of liquidity are the formation, and some are like liquidity engineering, flip liquidity engineering, and wick overlaps. Liquidity engineering, flip liquidity engineering, wick overlap, and formations. These are the liquidity that we want the market to come and take from this area here. So in this case, in our case here, we saw that the price was giving us this formation, and then also the price was giving us these wicks overlaps. So as you can see, the price didn't come to take this wick overlap for the first time. So the second time, the price created the new wick overlaps, which the price came again and take the liquidities from it. And now after the break, we have another inside formation, but also we have the wick overlap. So what I did is to consider that wick overlap, because it also give me some of criteria that I can consider as the entry type 7. So I marked that level there, and what I did is to cut the chart, and let me show you what the price did in that point. The price reacted to that wick overlap, not 50% as I mentioned before, it was like 10%. And after the reaction, what the price did in the 1 hour time frame, the price gave us this beautiful transition plus the inside formation. As you can see here, we were having this inside formation and this inside formation, so I decided to mark one of them as my starter. So I marked that one, and then I went back again to the lowest time frame, which is 15 minutes. And after going back to the 15 minutes, I thought that I have this inside formation which is non-consumed, so I marked it. And you can take the entry from this point if your stop loss is within your range. Like you can see, the stop loss was 20, so it was above our range. So we decided to go back to the lowest time frame again to do some refinement. And when you go back to the lowest time frame, which is 3 minutes, you can see we were having nothing here. But when you try to go back on the 1 minute time frame again, you can see that we were having this beautiful inside formation down here, and it was not yet tapped. So I marked that one, and then I waited for the market to come to take my first entry. So that was the first entry that we took in terms of entry type 2, but it was from the one of the liquidity that is found within the area of liquidity, which is the wick overlap. So the price reacted to that wick overlap, and then after the reaction, the price gives us the transition plus the inside formation, which is good confirmation for the entry type 2. And now we wait for the market to come and execute or take our order. As you can see, the price just came, take our order, and if you measure the stop loss from this level to this point here, it was 70 pips. To this point here, it was 80 pips. So if you put your maximum stop loss, which is 20, you will be good to go, as you can see, guys. As you can see, you see, that was the 20 pips stop loss. The price won't trigger or won't tap your stop loss, and then the market will went up, as you can see there. So that was the first entry that we took. After taking that entry, we saw that we had another new area of liquidity, which was this one. We had a new break of market structure here, and then we had another break of market structure here. So what we see here is that the price came, reacted to this level for the first time, and then if you decided to go to the 1 hour time frame, you could see that after the reaction on that level, and what you can see here is that the price just came and reacted to one of the inside formation that was found within, which was this one. So after reacting to that formation there, the price gave you this transition plus the inside formation, which was already the entry type 2. But to be honest, the market came and stopped me out from that point like that. And after stop me out, I just know that that is part of the game, and I just have to consider it as the loss. So I waited for another confirmation because we are on the same area of liquidity. The price just came again, react to the same area of liquidity. Some of the liquidity that were not visible on this 1 hour time frame, but if you go back on the 15 minutes time frame, you could see them. Like in the 15 minutes time frame, you can see we were having these inside formations here. So one of them was the one that the price came, reacted to it in the 15 minutes. And then after reacting on the 15 minutes, the price gave us, we wanted the price to give us the transition plus the inside formation after breaking this high there. So what we want to see is the market to break that level first. So the market came, break that level, and after that break, we have to mark our first inside formation as the starter, and we will mark this one. And after marking this one, we go back on the 15 minutes time frame as usual. And if you go back on the 15 minutes time frame, you can see that like we were having this inside formation down here, which was not yet tapped. So we can't consider these formations that are found above here because we have untested liquidity below here. So we mark that one, and if you want to measure the stop loss from this point to see if you can take that entry, it was very, very high risky. So what we did, we go back again to the 3 minutes time frame, and in the 3 minutes time frame, what the price did, the price gave us this inside formation down here. So you can just consider that inside formation, because if you measure the stop loss from that piece to this invalidation point here, it was only like 13 pips. So we can put our maximum, which is 20 there, and then we can go back to the lowest time to the highest time frame, which is 1 hour, to see how the price reacted to that level there. So those who end up on this 3 minutes time frame, that will be the entry that will take. So the price just went came again, activate the entry, as you can see, and then the price went above like that. And then after that, after taking that entry, we add another break of market structure, which was here again. Let me delete this one because that was not the entry. Okay, we had this minor break of market structure which was formed before the transition. I mean this transition, this minor transition here. As you can see, the price just came, did the transition, and then did the break of market structure. But below, before this break of market structure here, which is the new area of liquidity, because we had our transition on this level here, as you can see, because this was the last break of market structure. Below here, we didn't have the break, so it means this was the last break of market structure. LBOS, last break of market structure, and then this will be our first break of transition. And then, as you can see here, we had a new break of market structure, but before that break of market structure, we had a transition, which is the transition that made this side to be broken. But before this break, the price created this inside formation, which is the area of liquidity, because we are in the this daily time frame. So I marked it and went back to the 1 hour time frame to see what the market did inside there. So after marking that, we go back on the 1 minute time frame, and in the 1 minute time frame, what you can see here, guys, is that we didn't have the transition here, but we expected to get one on this high here. So the price just push, then came back, and then goes up. So the first reaction, this was the first reaction after coming to this level. After reacting for the first time, the price didn't give us the transition because the transition was supposed to be at this level. But at the second touch, the price came again, reacted to the same area, and then give us the transition plus the inside formation. So now we can consider this as our new transition. Are we together, guys? So we can consider this as our new transition after the second reaction. So we mark that one, and then you can go back to the lowest time frame, which is like let's mark this one first. Let's mark this one first, and then after marking that, let's cut the chart on this level here, and then let's go back on the 15 minutes time frame. In the 15 minutes time frame, we don't have anything to consider there, so we can just go back on 3 minutes time frame. 3 minutes time frame, the price said that maybe you can consider nothing here, because this was the inside formation. But as you can see, this black body, this black candle closed up. It means this was already the validation, and then the price blinked down the wick, and then the price goes up. So it means this formation was already taken. So after being taken, we have to go back on the lowest time frame, which was the 1 minute time frame. And in the 1 minute time frame, what you can see here, guys, is that we didn't have any formation there. So maybe we can go back again to the 30 seconds to see if we can find any formation down there. And if you go back, you can see that you were having this inside formation which was not yet taken. So we can put our order on that level and go back to the 1 minute time frame to wait for the entry to be tapped. What the price did, the price just came, took the entry, and if you put your maximum stop loss, which is 20, you can see that you were good to go, because from this point to this point it was only 11 pips. So if you put your maximum, which is 20, it will be somewhere here. That was the third entry. So after having that entry again, as you can see, we have that entry on this structure here. The price goes up again, and then now the price created the new area of liquidity here. There, after creating the area of liquidity after this break here, the price came inside again to this level. So I want to show you something here. We go back to the 1 hour time frame, and what you can see here, we didn't come to take the trades on this level. Why? Because the price came, reacted to it, but didn't give us the inside formation. So there was no entry type 2 inside this level here. But we did take the entry type 8 here, but I won't explain about it. So we move on to another entry, and that's why the price, after going up, the price just came and broke that level, because there was no entry type 2 there. But also, as we know, the first time the price came to react on this area of liquidity, this liquidity, it didn't tap 50%. But the second time, the price just came and tapped it 50%. And after tapped it 50%, what I did is I came back to this level and wait for the transition plus the inside formation in the 1 hour time frame. So the price just plays and then give me that transition plus the inside formation that you see there. Here, the price gave me that transition plus the inside formation. The price came and took my entry for the first time there. It was the entry type, it was the RCB. So after that, I just marked this area as my starter, and then I went back to the 15 minutes time frame to see what I can do inside this level. And what I see is that we were having this inside formation here, and after having that one, if you go back to the 5 minutes time frame, you can see that formation was already taken, and the following was not yet taken. And then I saw that I have another inside formation down here, which was also not taken. As you can switch to the line chart, you can see that was the formation, it was not yet taken. So I chose that one and say that I would take my entry from this point. But when I go back to the 3 minutes time frame, I saw that the formation that I want to choose is like, it's okay, but it's already taken, as you can see. So what I did, I went back to the 1 minute time frame, and in the 1 minute time frame, I saw that we had this inside formation which was already taken, and also in this level we don't have anything. So I tried to go back on the 30 seconds, and after going back to the 30 seconds, I saw that in this level here we don't have any liquidity yet. Like if we go to this level here, you can see we had this inside formation here. So after finding it, I put my entry on that level, and then I went back to 1 hour to see how many pips I can risk from that point. And what you can see here, guys, is that if you put your entry on this level and you try to put your stop loss on this furthermost deviation, it was like 24 pips. So it was very, very high to me. So what I decided is to put my maximum, which is 20, because I believe that in this level down here we don't have any untouched liquidity. So what I need to see is the market to come and fill these liquidities, and then
went above, and that is what I wanted to see. So let's go back on the daily time frame, because it took some days to come to take this to activate this entry. So let's see how the price went. And what you can see here, guys, is that the first touch, you can see the first touch didn't activate our entry, so the price went above and then closed above and give us this new area of liquidity. So what the price did here is like the price just came, sweep some liquidities, take the liquidity that were not used before, and then went above. So for those who were waiting for the entry or aggressive entry on this level, they were taken out, and we who are waiting for this type 2 entry to be activated, the price just came, activate our entry, and then that is the buy that is continued till now, as you can see. And yesterday also, like previous week, we had another entry on this level, but I didn't took it because it didn't tap my entry, and I noticed after, because I used another broker for the refinement, not Owanda. But after using Owanda, I saw why the price left me. But here's the preview of what was going on here. As you can see, we had the break of market structure on this level here. That one. If you see, this was the break of market structure. We had another one here, but the price didn't come to tap it, so the price created the new one. And this is why I always say that if you know this is your area of liquidity and you are waiting for the market to come here, maybe to take your aggressive entry or to take your confirmation entries, but the price didn't come there and then create the new area of liquidity, you don't have to stick on the last one. You just have to switch accordingly, because the price won't come to this level if it doesn't give you the confirmation of breaking this one, the new one. So if the price gives you the new area of liquidity, you have to make sure you're using the area of the new area of liquidity, not the previous one. Are we together? So after knowing that, we just use the first one, which is the new one. So we wait for the market to come, and the next candle came in. And if we go back on the 1 minute time frame, 1 hour time frame, you can see that the price was already give us this transition, which is minor transition plus this information, but also the major transition plus the inside formation. So what I did is just to mark my inside formation, which is this one. So I marked it. Let me mark it like this and try to give it some new color, like that. And we have to go back to the lowest time frame to do some refinement. So if you go back on the 15 minutes, you can see that you are having this inside formation, but it was like already taken, but because it was only one kind of formation, but also the price has already touched the validation, so we take it as like it's already taken, but we're not sure because it also only the 15 minutes time frame. So we have to go back down there again to see what we can find. And in the 3 minutes time frame, the price said that yes, that structure is already taken, this is already taken, but we have this one which was not already taken. And now you have this inside formation down here which is not taken also. So you can use this one, because if you measure the stop loss from this point to this point, it was only 14 pips. I went back to the lowest time frame, and then I went back also to the 30 seconds, and in the 30 seconds I found that I have this inside formation which is not yet taken. As you can see, not yet taken. But this formation, I use this formation there. I use that. But the price didn't come to take my entry. Didn't come to take my entry. And for those who use this one, the price will take their entry. The stop loss from this point to this point was 20 pips. But if you try to go back further to the 15 minutes time frame, 50 seconds time frame, you can see that that formation was already taken by this wick here. And this is not even the formation. So you have to consider the new formation that are found on these levels. So you can just come and take this one, but also you can come and take this inside formation down here, because that was the inside formation that was not taken. We see that we also have this inside formation down here, but if you just try to change the broker, you can see this formation was not there. Let me try to change the broker. Let me cut the chart on this level here, and let me show you. If we try to change the broker, we don't have the formation here. This is not the formation. Let me try to use FXCM. Yes, on FXCM, what you can see here, guys, is that this was not the formation, because the price was already break below. That was like the liquidity engineering. So you have to use this inside formation, which is found above this level here, or you can use the formation that were found on the 30 seconds, which is, let me go back on the 30 seconds. Let me go back on the 30 seconds. On the 30 seconds, all you can see is that this is the 15 seconds, which is, you have to consider this one, because as a broker don't define this as the formation. Or you can just go back on the 30 seconds and wait for the market to come and tap this liquidity that is not tapped here. Because in this blocker, by using this blocker, which this Oranda, it said that this is not taken. But if you try to use other brokers, some brokers say that we don't even have the structures on that level. Like let me try to show you in the 15 seconds. On the 15 seconds, you can see the price has already consumed all the liquidities. So we don't have the liquidity there. So if we don't have there, we have maybe to use this one as the formation, or you can use the 30 seconds, which is here, this formation here. You can use this, or you can use the 15 seconds formation. Let's see how the price will react for someone who choose this one, but also for someone who went to the 15 seconds. So let's go back on our to our under. So this is our 30 second formation, but down here we have our 15 second entry. So let's go back on the 1 hour to see how the price will react on that levels there. The price just came, took the entry. So you see the price for the first time came and took this structure, which was on the 30 seconds entry, took that and then went above like 70 pips, and after 70 pips the price came back again. As you can see, the price won't, most of the time, not all the time, if the price has the remaining liquidity down there, the price will start to this liquidity, react to it. But we know that the price won't close above because it has some untested liquidity down there. So if you have the test from someone tested liquidity there, we won't create the new high. We have to come back take those untested liquidity and then move above, so we can create the new high safely. So you can see here the price did take the first test. The first retest was on this entry type 2 from the 30 seconds, but the price didn't break above because there was some untested liquidity down there still. So what the price did, the price came, activate those liquidities, and then create the new high. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribe, like, leave the comment, and see you on the next time.